charge.
It is a talking head.
Scrubbing the film.
Oh my god. No, it's funny. I wanted to bring up one thing that I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on before we. Hey, could you leave Sebastian alone?
No.
You goddamn. You're the next redneck in the basement. Jesus. Leave him alone.
God,
Damn.
oh my God.
My reaction. No.
Not me.
Bring out the gimp.
Ben is the gimp.
Yeah.
Yes,
I stand the corner.
Yeah.
He's standing there.
Oh,
Yes,
So
I like how you had
you
a
know,
breathing issue.
you know
too.
the scene.
Yeah.
You know the scene where the French chick, she's talking about how she wants a pot belly.
Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian. I feel like I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on this because I've heard plenty of theories about this. I think what she's trying to tell him is that she's pregnant.
That she wants to get pregnant.
I think she might be pregnant at
Okay,
that point.
I
Yeah.
think I agree with the more
Yeah, but she
wanting
could-
to be
yeah.
pregnant, like stability kind
Because
of thing.
she's asking all these things about like what would you think about me with a pot belly?
Yeah.
You know, everything's the same except that I have this kind of round specific look. And I think what she's trying to tell him, and because this guy's a temperamental guy, is that she's pregnant with his child.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that, Jess? Do you think that's likely? Or
I think that's very likely. No, I initially thought, you know how old body standards of women are, you wanted them to kind of have meat on them to show that, you know, they're of a certain economic status. And like you said, there's more stability there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought she was initially referencing was like, oh, I want us to be stable. I want us to be okay. I want to get fat and happy type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you specifically referenced, she said everything is the same minus this belly. That lends itself a lot more in my head to pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you chauvinists?
Accurate.
I thought at first I thought it might have been about a pregnancy. That's the first impression that I got, but eventually I was like, well, I have no proof for this, so I'm just gonna take it as it is. And she just wants a pot belly.
Oh, she just wants a
She
bunch
just
of rice. Bunch of rice.
Sure,
It fattens you up.
sure, yeah.
That's what happens.
I couldn't get out of my head this image of a beer belly.
A beer belly.
Yeah.
And like a
Same.
nice bear belly.
It's pretty nice.
You want a good
Pretty good.
bear belly, Sebastian?
Hmm?
You want a nice bear belly?
No, I don't.
How about a massage?
Huh?
How about a massage?
Wait, a
I'm
foot
okay.
massage?
A foot massage. Yeah.
I'm okay.
You can throw me out the window.
I'm okay.
Get
I
Brian
will.
to throw me out. How about you guys? What do you think about this?
You know, knowing Quentin Tarantino, I honestly, because I know he's a little bit mentally not there.
Unstable.
I just kind of was like, okay, it's a weird, creepy sex thing. I just didn't look for.
Here's the fucking
But
thing.
I get the theories now.
Here-
So it's like I
here's the
understand
thing.
it now.
No, shut the
can
fuck
see
up.
that.
You don't understand. I want a pot belly on my bitch, all right?
Oh my god.
And I want to suck her feet,
Like,
starting with the tooth.
It's the if you talk like that scene was written in the same way as the foot fetish scenes, and you know she could say the same shit in a way that doesn't make me want to blow my brains out.
Was that a factor in the first time watching Pulp Fiction? You wanted to blow your brains out?
The feet scenes with Tarantino are just like, yeah, he's an odd fellow.
We're gonna show some feet, and you're gonna enjoy them. I'm gonna make them for Ben Russell. All right.
You know, I thought the pot-belly thing was that was like a inflation thing.
My 2001 housing crisis.
Like how Biden is causing inflation on Google Images. Check it out.
Oh my god.
Biden inflation 34.
Go check it out. If you know,
Here.
you might.
Yeah, you got cookie.
Talking about Biden's allegations.
You're on a massage.
Oh
And a big kahuna burger.
Exactly.
Do you think President Barack Obama has seen Pulp Fiction?
I hope so. I hope to God he has.
You look like a rag doll on my bed right now.
I don't care.
Do you think Hunter Biden's seen the movie? I feel like he stole from the
Dude,
movie.
Hunter Biden took that H.
Yeah.
Oh, the heroin
Yeah,
scene
have
is
you guys-
insane,
yeah.
dude.
Have
Where
you
they have
seen
to stab
The Hunter Biden video?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, yeah. Is
And
it,
you will
don't you
know.
find it impressive how quick he lights that shit up? Like,
Oh
that
my
was
God,
not his
yeah.
first time.
No, that was not. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll put a
Drugs.
clip in here.
Wait, so
It is the video with them naked.
So
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You can't put that on.
Oh no, I will.
Oh, I will. I'll find a way.
Damn the channel. Well,
So
what?
Biden's son has
It's like Magic Johnson.
no.
Hunter Biden.
You will
Has
now here.
There's a sex tape
Dick
where he's
close
getting
up
the
now.
friction on, and he's smoking crack.
Oh my.
And he lights it up
God.
in like under 5 seconds. Like he was experienced with
Hey,
crack
hey!
shit.
Sometimes you got to be
Did
a
you know
pro.
that
It was
fell under
insane.
revenge porn?
Man.
Wow.
Re-
I love that you know the tab. I love that you.
My favorite
you know?
genre.
No, not
Ooh.
the tab, not the tab.
Falls under the producer tag, revenge
No, that's
porn.
not what I
Now, if
meant.
you were only
That's
in the
not what I
scene,
meant.
you would know what that mean.
That's not what I
Yo.
I'm into that revenge core.
meant. That is not what I meant.
Revenge is a dish
Why
best
do you
served
have him
cold.
smoking a cigarette in this theoretical situation?
Because he's
Is
French.
he theoretically smoking? And he's
Yeah,
theoretically
he's in
French.
France watching his revenge porn.
Oh, monsieur.
Eating a baguette.
Nothing goes harder with my theoretical porn than my theoretical.
Theoretically, I mean.
This is how Einstein that.
I'm going to meet Hunter Biden in Paris. So ridiculous. So what do you guys think is in the case? From Compton.
West Side. West Side. Yes. I fuck with Tupac.
I fucked Tupac. No, man.
Sure, flip it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Hey, give me the gun. Give me the fucking.
Started
Speaking of Kurt Cobain, yeah, this is the pre-show
Jesus Christ.
to the show.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Sit closer to the edge.
Get closer.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, that was.
Sit closer.
I
To
can push
my-
you
Straddle
off.
the bed, is that what you're saying, Sebastian?
No
Yes.
one
I don't
said
know what that
means.
means.
No one said that.
I was
I have
asking for that.
absolutely no idea what that means.
It is my bed after all.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You better run.
You better run. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Julius, and I'm here once again with the podcast that you are listening to that is about film and cinema and everything. But first, I need to introduce the people who are on this because it's the most people I've had on. What are you doing? What the Pistols at dawn.
Ezekiel 25.
I have a gun in my hand.
27:15, bitch, and I don't even read the Bible as much as you do.
Is that is that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Is-
22nd.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
Ezekiel.
27:15.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Are you
Test
sure?
me.
27:15? I
Test
thought it was
me.
25.
Someone's dyslexic, and I don't know who it is.
Whoa, we're all dyslexic.
It's numbers. I'm here with Jessica and Ben. Mr.
The tagline
What's
was.
Math Rock.
Midwest side.
San Gabriel, yo.
San Gabriel, the barrio.
Go straight for the hood. York Boulevard.
We got Brian here.
Let's go down now.
And we have the birthday boy, Sebastian. Yeah. Sebastian, how do you feel on your birthday?
Well, pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing?
Pretty amazing.
How old are you?
I'm still 23.
Oh, yeah. So it's not your
actually his
birthday.
birthday.
No.
When is your birthday?
June 2nd.
Oh, so the day after this video premieres.
Oh, shit.
Oh, see how that works?
Happy birthday to Sebastian in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
9/11 was a.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you better let me pull out the gun again.
I got the
Be
app.
careful there.
For the podcast people, this is a fake gun. This is not a real gun. We do not endorse violence on this podcast.
It is
But
a
you
real
won't be
gun.
able to tell through the sound effects.
It is a
in
real gun
post.
Julius has to our heads.
Well, we just watched a film in honor of Sebastian. But before we talk about that, I want to talk a little bit about. Well, I've had you guys on a couple times at this point, but I haven't had Ben or Jessica on yet.
Yes, you have.
Well, I mean, that was in the old life. I mean, that was
Oh.
beforehand.
Okay.
The old days.
My second
The videos
life.
you had to delete when you.
I'm trying to start anew.
Yeah,
So this
they
is
were-
the new phase.
Those videos were
Okay.
made before the 1870s or whatever.
The reboot. So I'm gonna start with Mr. Ben. Ben, can you? Is it
Oh,
possible
I
for
want to
you?
open things by saying, how old are you, Sebastian?
All right, that was P Diddy.
23.
That's too old for her. One of those details going to come out. What do you have to say?
Whoa!
about
Oh my
Allegations?
god!
What?
Oh my god!
What are you
Starting off strong.
Right
Starting off
here.
real
I'm
strong.
so confused.
Hey, I bet you he enjoyed it. They really needed that.
Oh, no.
Sebastian is stunned. For the listeners out there, Sebastian is stunned. Look at it. Look
Sebastian is like dazed and confused.
at him. Wow.
That was Ben, great lead up.
Allegations.
That
So
was big.
you're a musician.
I feel bad.
We're
Right turn.
we have
What's your political game?
we have 3 of the defect curators in here. And we have Mr. Ben, who's the drummer and also a sound mixer in many ways, and a versatile musician. So tell me a little bit about what it is you're trying to do. Aside from make these bullshit allegations.
Trying to do with what?
with regarding music and everything.
What, regarding music?
What's the goal?
Do a self promo, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
SoCal Underground.
SoCal Underground. I do music promotion. I throw local shows to foster local communities.
You're a Victorian child all of a sudden. What the hell?
That was what louder
It's
than
turned into a Shakespearean like sonnet.
Well, you were all in San Gabriel.
Forsooth,
I was from York.
linchpin in forsooth.
Yes, I have a couple bands. One of them, Lynchpin. It's math rock, and do a lot of shows with that. Throw shows and scrams, hardcore, Midwest emo, punk, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
like
really
that.
care about music.
Yeah.
Why is that? Where do you get your musical from?
My musical.
Yeah,
Oh,
where do you get your musical from?
I have a very strict habit of every single morning I wake up early enough to listen to an album I've never heard before.
Really?
Yeah, and honestly, that's like I don't get writer's block really.
Really?
Love that.
And that's kind of like I've just made it like a habit as much as like that's like my only. That's weirdly enough, it's my like only like thing I've been able to keep steady in terms of like I can't exercise for shit or like remember to do anything else on like a daily basis.
Yeah.
But I can keep this habit for some reason and it helps.
Yeah.
I think honestly.
So what did you listen to this morning?
I actually listened to Igor for the first time.
Oh no!
which-
Oh, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, I've
No
only
way.
ever heard the singles. I've just never like
Bro,
taken the time.
That's valid. I
Yeah.
think I'm in the same boat, and now I will. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
if Tyler
Yeah.
were here, you know he'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm sorry.
Sebastian is stunned. Listeners, he is continuously stunned.
You know, honestly, you
I
peaked
think
a
he's
flower
more hurt
boy. I'm
now
sorry.
On my birthday show.
Why am I here?
It was the gift of language and love, Sebastian.
Julius,
anyway, Ben.
Julius being an Asian white man, of course.
Hey, man, I did my time yesterday.
Oh,
Come on. Let's have a party.
hey, guys, wait till you were selling your crap in front of my pub, huh?
Oh, come on, Ben. It's an honest living.
That's disgusting. No one wants your cheap death sticks.
Hey, I'll have you know I have some high-paying clients in the Republic that'll...
So Igor, and it was good?
Yeah. I would say 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? How about you? Are you good at burping?
Burping?
Because Jessica's the pro at burping.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
actually
The queen.
I mean,
I'm actually
okay, connoisseur. I can understand that.
Oh my god.
I've
Like
never
Quentin.
been
Oh
able
no,
to...
I can compete too. We got both ends. Let's
Okay.
go.
I know people that can belch on command.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, that scares me because I just puke if I try. I literally,
I just
my
poop.
friend tried to teach me how to do this shit when I was 13.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a superpower.
Yeah.
I projectile vomited in my bedroom on camera. There's a video of that shit somewhere.
Oh my god! Wait, can you send it to me? Because I'll put it in
I
here.
had it, my friend has it. It's
Well,
like,
hook me up, man.
He's constantly blackmailing me with it.
Well, now it's my turn. Well, Ben, you're also in an upcoming film that Sebastian stars in called The Shutter Angle.
Yeah,
I wonder where you got that information
Yeah,
from.
who's
Who's your source?
I don't know. I mean, it
I
sounds
heard
pretty
the director of that.
interesting.
Big penis.
Is it? Is it his last
I heard
name?
the opposite.
Is it his last name, Jarla Milo?
I'm sorry.
It's Jera Milk Toast,
Jera
something
Milk
like that. Fucking Mexican guy. But
An up and comer.
you play like a paparazzi kind of guy.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
real
Can-
scumbag.
Kind of a scummy GTA almost character.
Yeah.
How do you how do you feel about that?
You know, I've found myself to become a method actor in these
Yeah.
times, and like a lot of people in my life just generally hate me now.
Oh,
I don't see
really?
why though, because I think I'm doing pretty good in the movie.
Yeah, no, you're doing
Right,
amazing in
yeah.
the film. I think I love the coughing you're doing. Can you give us a little bit of what you're doing in the performance? Okay, so where does that rank on the
That
scale?
was not even a bird.
Well, I mean,
was
it's
a
all the
nut,
same. It
like,
comes out of the
Ben.
mouth.
No.
Yes.
Give it a number.
Give it a
Give
number.
A number.
At about 2 in the morning.
Well, it
every
wouldn't be
night.
the same scale. But if we're talking, I guess if we're talking like...
PTSD.
Like a
Retching?
cough, like a ratchet cough.
Shut the fuck
I kind of like that one better, actually.
Damn.
Just a little bit.
These guys.
I went to Loxham.
I went to
Fuck
Loxam.
Yo, did you know that the guy you're co-starring in this film with went to
Went to
Loxam?
Loxa, and
It's
yeah,
pretty
I-
impressive,
Like,
isn't
I
Can
it?
don't
I
think
say-
about that. On
Yeah,
the
but where's
regular.
his
I know
trailer?
Too
Can I
many
say?
of you fuckers.
I
Fucking
felt that,
Loxa,
bro.
you.
I felt that.
It's like, dude,
I
I
use
go to your
that.
school, yet I feel like I'm like practically like an honorary Loxa student.
No,
from
for
literally, I know
real,
like
for
40
real.
people that went there,
no,
right?
no, even I know current
fucking
people
crazy.
that go there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Those are
And
children.
it's
Those
like,
are children.
God,
Well,
fuck
okay, she
you
was one of my
and
old
your
teammates.
Phoebe Bridgers.
Hey,
Thank
she about to
you.
be on Kendrick
Whoa!
Lamar's
What
diss
about
track.
these allegations? Julius, what about these allegations?
I know. Yeah. Can we get the allegations to you now?
Oh, shit.
They not like us.
and-
Yeah, like that.
And speaking of which, I have Miss Jessica on, who I really enjoy podcasting with you whenever we do it.
Wow.
It's a lot of
Keep
fun.
doing it more.
I know. Well, we're gonna have you on in a couple weeks.
For discussing the Barbie movie.
Barbie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
fucking
Jessica's
Barbie
getting
time.
the stereo micing down.
Uh,
Hey, John, that's like gonna be the biter. Oh shit, they're gonna go.
It's left ear, right ear.
my tinnitus.
It's surrounding me. But you're in a couple things right now that we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are in. I don't want to spoil anything, but you are in Golden Hour.
yes, I am.
You are also in the Shutter Angle
Yes, I
to a
am.
certain extent.
Yes, I am.
And do you have a performance like background at all? Because you're ice skater.
Yes.
But have you done any acting aside from kind of the performative ice skating?
Yeah, I actually did a short film. It was still involving skating, but I did do a short film besides you,
Yeah.
for a graduate student. So I have done that short film. I've also done, there's been a couple other acting things, but off the top of my head, because it's so late right now, it's not
Yeah.
I did. It's as stupid as this sounds. I did improv club back at PCC.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that, Brian?
Yeah.
Did you also wear a red polo?
So that's where you met all the lots of students.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Where's the joke? Where's the funny in that? I don't even want to hear about your sorry until you tell this girl what you fucking did. Try that on me, you piece of shit, and I'll snap each of your testicles off and throw them. I will literally shit on your face.
Wow.
Wait,
Well,
okay, really
I think
quick,
it did.
before we get into the movie today, I feel like now that you've brought up the burping grading scale, can I go over it?
wow.
Let's get this on the record.
Yeah,
Alright,
put that
alright.
on record.
All right, really
Digital
quick.
footprint right here.
Really quick, and I also, before I say it, I will disclaim that I've actually researched. There are worldwide burping competitions.
Oh, I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I now want to confirm how my scale ranks to the actual official scale, which I've not done yet, but I will do.
Man, these people got a lot.
We'll
So-
talk about that during Barbie.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we'll
There
bring
we go.
that up
There we
then.
go. So, okay, so
So
it's
should
on
I
a
do the
scale of
thing
1
where I
to
puke
10.
across the room?
10 points.
I felt that.
It's on a scale of 1 to 10, obviously 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. We got 5 different categories we're going by. We have projection. Obviously, we're talking about the louder the better. We have duration. The longer the better. We have tonality. So when I'm talking tonality, I'm saying, like, did it crescendo, decrescendo? Did you get waves in there? What was...
It's like the soul of the burp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, depth/girth. How far from
Whoa.
the pit of
I know
your
about girth.
stomach...
I know about death.
Not my
about
own.
length?
How far...
I know some of these words.
There are others.
Words.
Girth.
Girth.
It rhymes with burr. Coincidence?
I think
not.
So that refers to how far down in your, like, did you hear that it came from deep within your gut? You know, was it that rank? 5th and final category that can get tricky, but can definitely can minus or up your points.
Yeah.
Do you have any outside activities
No.
that you do?
No.
Do you volunteer? We would love if you have real world experience.
I sponsor a small Argentinian boy.
Oh my god.
His name's Wilson.
Wait, do porn stars do sponsorships?
They do actually, but we'll talk about that.
Oh my
porn stars like, I got this little Argentinian boy.
Hi, this is Tits for Cancer.
I have a story about that, but go ahead, Jessica.
Oh my god. Okay, the last and final category, the 5th category, is smell. Let me break it down. If I smell it from someone else, immediate downgrade. If I have to smell it, downgrade. If someone else smells it for me, or someone else smells someone else's and I don't, immediate upgrade.
Now, if you cut that audio out, it sounds really interesting.
No, I'm gonna listen to that like tonight by myself.
So, our Quentin fan.
Totally not.
It's not feet for me. It's
Hey, can we talk about your allegations?
Let's talk about your allegations, Joey.
Oh, there are plenty. I'll own up to them. It's fine. Allegations. What's
The truth.
What's an allegation when I agree with it?
Oh my god.
An inquiry.
A nice pass through memory lane.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, that's very interesting. We'll have. Can you give us a little example?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, you've been talking about burping.
Alright.
It'd be like having sex with a flight attendant on the ground. I mean, come on. We need to hear a burp.
Oh, their faces are
I
what
do
the
gotta
God,
say,
the
they
allegations
just, like,
are rough.
The allegations.
The allegations
like,
are lists. They're books. The book behind you, that's them. It's each
Oh,
page.
shit. They're taller than me. They needed it. Let's talk about the film in question that we watched for Sebastian's birthday. It
Can I
was.
finally say, I want to say this. This movie taught me that every man has a glint in their eye that is lost. That I'm not saying this is judgment towards anyone, but you can see it when they've had a penis. I look at that Beatles photo, I see that look in every man's eye.
Oh my god.
I'm not. Get this up.
What I learned.
All right, guys, more allegations.
What I've learned is that if you are the director,
Yeah.
the writer, and the actor, you are allowed to say the N-word and get away with it.
You know,
Mike drop.
I plan on testing that out soon.
I hate it here. I fucking hate it
I mean,
here.
you're gonna post yourself online saying the N-word tonight, so.
This is true. You are
This movie was the meme before the meme. I'm gonna say the N-word, and you're gonna give me an Oscar for it. No, it is Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, aka Feet the movie.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
This is really where the whole feet thing started, I think, because I didn't realize,
Like feet, as in feature?
as in his feet his foot fetish, his whole foot thing.
Oh.
You know,
It's a
because
feet feature.
they have a whole conversation
long
at
feet.
like the beginning about the foot, and it never registered with me. I'm always thinking when it comes to his fetishization of feet, it's always like cinematography. It's the featuring of feet.
He's got it in the writing.
It's in the writing. It's everywhere. It's in the
Foot
DNA of the
massage is
film.
as important as sex.
Yeah,
That's why I learned.
exactly. And
That's important, I think.
hey,
Well,
hey, nothing is that
Two
important.
things he
So
takes
many
very
N-words
seriously.
thrown out in that.
But I
in
need
that
the
movie.
pass.
That's
Anyone willing to give it to me?
Well, before we all talk about the film kind of act to act, I want to ask, since it's your birthday, Sebastian, why is this one of your favorite films? And speak up.
I like the cinematography, and the story is overall kind of cool. The way it's
I like the racial slurs.
I don't like those. I do like the way
This is a
it's-
safe space.
It's structured.
You can admit
I
that.
I like the way the order of the movie.
Yeah.
The order of events in the movie.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a puzzle almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, how many
like it.
times have you seen it?
I think this is my third time.
Really?
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is that the most out of anyone here? Because I've seen it a number of times, like probably more than 3, like maybe 5 or something. How about you guys?
At least between 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
And Jess, have you ever seen it before?
This was my first time seeing it all the way through. Last time I did see it with you guys, but we stopped shortly after.
Oh, the when
After
Tarantino
the,
shows up.
When it was
No,
amazing.
because I fell asleep at a point. I think I fell asleep shortly after they got back from the diner. After Uma Thurman and
Oh,
to get back
yeah.
from the
In
diner.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey bunny, I'm going to bed.
and we have someone who we just busted their cherry. It is Mr. Ben regarding
wow.
this film,
Wow,
You-
those
you-
allegations.
I've only seen specific scenes, many.
but not all of it.
Yeah.
just the one with the slurs.
Just
Is that true?
the compilations. I've only seen the compilations.
Every time he says the N word. The compilation.
Yeah.
So this is your first time watching it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was this a film you were ever anticipating, or you were just like, oh, if I watch it, I'll watch it?
It's one that I think that it's like a lot of people are like, oh, how have you not seen this? And so it ends up being like I'll plan to watch it with people.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't happened.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you know.
well, what was the experience like for you watching it tonight? I mean, and you're watching with a loud ass crowd of people.
Yeah. It was fun. I feel like there were parts of it that I didn't get till like halfway through just because I was
Yeah.
tweaking, as the kids might say. Off the
Ben just
full
looked
house
around.
of
Like, it was like the kids might say, like us, right?
Like there's a government agent in here. Jessica.
Who's got the heroin?
Who's got the age?
Yes, I mean, you're the only whitey here.
That's true.
Yeah, but a fun experience.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. I didn't realize it was like out of order in terms of like the scenes.
Yeah.
Till like halfway through, and that's what like entirely like I was like, wait, how? What is the story to this again?
Yeah.
Thank
I had
you.
to like rethink
The
the
entire
movie.
time I was trying to figure out what the fuck is the plot. Where
Yes.
is this going?
Yeah.
Where is this
So I was
going?
really confused for some of it, but it was
Yeah.
like a fun kind of confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
yeah.
it kind of like I mentioned puzzle earlier?
Yeah.
Earlier, were you trying to figure the movie out
Yeah.
a little bit? I mean, I know
Yeah.
you were.
I mean, I was yelling
I mean,
the
I was
entire
trying.
time. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the
Why-
fuck is
why
this
are they-
movie?
I'm mean, I was also saying, like, the writing was so fucking weird. There were moments where the writing was so good, and moments where the writing was like, why?
Well, what's an example?
It was almost, there were moments where it was almost one step off from The Room to me with the writing.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
which scene did that happen to you?
Sebastian, huh?
Wait,
The Room.
let's
though,
talk about
The
these
Room is
allegations
kinda crazy.
Well, okay, maybe not as horrible as The Room, but definitely just more focusing on the arbitrary, you know?
Oh, I see what you
feel
mean.
like
So-
that's
Yeah.
one important like point of the movie, but like,
Well,
Well, yes, it's intentionally set up that way to illustrate the whole puzzle aspect, but I feel like there were specific things that were just like, why? Like the opening scene with the fucking foot massage.
well, when you bring up things that are like arbitrary, you mean like when they go off on tangents that are like, you know, they're taught, because Tarantino does that on a lot of his films, where he brings up things from pop culture and you know, things to build the world rather than push the plot. And is that the kind of, in terms of the writing of a film, is that like, that's not your preference, right?
I guess not after seeing this film.
Yeah.
I guess.
The feet thing.
There were just
10 out of 10.
and it wasn't necessarily the pop references that I'm thinking of. It was more so just like the disagreements between characters of like the foot thing. There was another thing that was a disagreement that do you remember what I called out?
Was it with the Butch character?
I think so.
With his watch, right?
Well, I was just mad about violence.
Oh, right,
But
yeah.
that makes sense for the character. I can see why.
I'm trying to
'cause
think. Oh, well, I know you were really critical of the Mia Wallace character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, man, this bitch, I swear.
This bitch walking upsets
Why is she dancing like that?
those
I
feet.
literally just said that
specifically
in
her
text.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What,
Those
what,
feet-
He
Put him
also
in the
got
shoes.
fixated on the feet, just like Quentin.
Oh, allegations.
It was just too much.
Too much feet.
Too much feet.
There can never be too
much
much.
feet.
Also,
IGN's
I hated.
9 out
Okay,
of
that
10.
was the other thing. I hated Quentin as an actor. In the
Oh,
film.
yeah.
I thoroughly hated it.
No,
I
that's the weakest
I
part.
never want to
It-
fucking see that again.
It's the weakest part of
He
all
should-
his films.
He should think of himself as a person that should never be in front of a camera.
Oh, have you seen Django?
He is a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He has always struck me as a little bit of a gremlin, and
Yes!
not in a bad way. You
No,
know,
it's bad.
He's
It's
not.
bad.
I can
A good little
respect
gremlin.
the art. Like I can respect the art in the movie, and like I can like see his director
Know when to
real
stop.
ship through his movies
Know
and
when
be
to
like, man,
fucking
Bless you.
he is such an artist. He is such a he is so good at this thing.
Yeah.
But I can also, in that same thought, see him in reality and get a little bit scared and say, I don't want to see this man ever again.
Hey, you don't feed Quentin after midnight, right?
Yeah.
You don't do that shit. No, see that. Yeah, he's never been a terribly. He's
Yeah.
never really been a good actor. He's an amazing writer
I think
and a
that's
great
probably
director.
another reason
He's
why
an
it
actor, you
reminded
pepper
me of The
spray.
Room. Because he
Oh,
was
his-
He
specifically-
casted himself.
He casted himself. He did everything.
I hate it
and
when
he's
directors
like,
do that.
Let me.
I'm here once again. I'm Julius. I'm here with Brian. No, it's true. No, he's the weakest part. Everyone I talk to about Pulp Fiction, they're like, when Tarantino shows up, I either skip, I mute, I fast forward.
Yeah.
I can't stand it, especially because
And
he.
Winston's great.
I
Oh,
slow,
yeah,
I slow
the
it
wolf
down
is
so I
great.
can hear more.
Oh, I know you slowed it down. Well, this movie is very specific in the way that it tells its story. It's taking from films like Rashomon, where it has a narrative that's kind of split throughout. You know, it's told through different vignettes, kind of exploring the world of this Los Angeles, which is very violent, very dark, and everything. Now, I want to know, what are you guys
Modern LA. You
We're
know?
fucking leaving, dude. Fuck
doing?
Are you peeing? What's happening?
I'll be back.
Where's he going?
He's peeing, I think.
He's gonna go.
Oh my God.
Smoke some Jane.
He really just was like, all right, I'm out of this. I'm out of this
he didn't
bitch.
say he's not fucking-
I've been in enough of these podcasts. So,
Not time to clock some toilets.
oh,
toilet-
why you gotta say that,
some
dude? I don't want to
toilet-tussie.
think about that. Some toilet pussy.
When you sit on the
Pussy.
same, when you sit on the same seat, you'll know Brian's naked lap sound.
He's like, I bet he's like rubbing his ass on the seat and everything. Like, yes.
He has to get screwed on.
Yeah, he's like looking like, I'm saying you better like it, Jules.
Spins
Oh,
around.
and hey, Brian, we were just talking about you. We're just talking about we were just saying how you're really a valued addition of the podcast and how we love the movie, watching it with you.
I'm gonna go see the damage.
Oh my god.
Hey, a man got a piss.
Oh my god.
Don't forget to yell, God damn.
God.
God. Okay.
Well, I want to know your guys' favorite vignette.
No, I have
Like,
to go blow my nose.
which story you guys really like the most out of the ones that were told? Because we had the one with Butch. We had Jules and Vincent. We had Vincent and Mia. We had the final scene over at the
breakfast.
At the breakfast and everything.
We had Butch and what's his name?
Why?
The main, the boss, the gangster boss.
Oh, Butch, yeah, and Marcellus. So which ones did you guys really like stood out to you?
Definitely Vincent. Vincent scene with Mia.
Oh, I know why that is.
All right, now.
Wait, Vincent scene with who?
Mia.
All right, between Vincent scene with Mia, and then I'll explain why, and then Butch with Marcel, and then.
That's hard to pick.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, the ending scene with Vincent and Jules and stuff like that.
And the dialogue.
I love the first beginning scene, but
that's
now,
an incredible
looking
scene.
Back, the dialogue in the first
incredible.
scene is like,
well, I think
it's half of that.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's all primarily on the foot thing, which is, I would admit, is kind of interestingly useless. But I mean, it's important to show how crazy Marcellus is. But just the point of that dialogue could have been lower.
Well, it adds stakes
later.
to the scene, the date quote unquote scene, because there are a lot of theories that go along with this film, and my theory about that scene is that if he had they would have fucked. You know, they absolutely would have had she not snorted the heroin.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like trying to convince himself because he knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If he does it, you know, he's trying to be a good guy,
drink,
quote unquote.
One
and
one $5 shake.
Her doing that
one
saved
margarita.
What's that drink you get? The tomato juice in there and the
Bloody Mary.
The Bloody Mary. Yeah. Oh, the Minchelada. Yeah. One
Yeah.
Minchelada, and then we're done.
Your drink.
I go home and jerk
that
off.
Ending scene or that ending vignette honestly changed my opinion of the writing, or put my opinion of the writing more in favor of, because the writing in that ending vignette was so good.
Yeah.
For everything, for the other vignettes that were like lagging or stupid or whatever, that one, like, that could have been a short film all in and of itself.
I mean, arguably it was. I mean, I like that. I like that each kind of story is split up in that way, where they are beginning, middle, and end with each one. You know, and they're all very different in terms of what they do. Not even in terms of like the violence and who's being.
The feet
like,
tied all
the
together.
feet. I mean, it's all about feet, man. It's Feet the movie.
Feet, racial slurs.
It's pretty crazy. I think my favorite is probably the end.
I thought you were saying your favorite racial slur.
My favorite.
My favorite part of the movie is when it finally ends.
When it is done. Ben is.
Wait, were you trying to do an impression of him or an impression of him doing you?
Yes.
What
At
was
this point,
that?
it doesn't matter, bro.
He's so lost.
He's so lost with the impression.
Anti-Seb is its own like entity. It's like Santa Claus, all right? You can't prove he's not real, okay?
But he's there.
But he's there.
He's in child's minds everywhere.
Instead of ho ho ho.
He's like that, like a mind game, like robotic snake thing, where it's like if you think of it,
Oh my God, he won't do it.
The obelisk or whatever it's called, you know.
What?
Anti-Seb.
Ben,
Don't think about him.
Ben, did you have a favorite like story out of the ones that were told in the film?
Was it supposed to be separated too?
Yeah, like they're
Okay.
you know, separate
That's
little
why there were
vignettes.
title scenes of like Bonnie's blah 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 when they went to Vincent and
Yeah, but then when it restarted and went back to the start of the movie, I was like, okay, so they must be connected.
Well, it's all one continuous story. It all.
Yeah.
It's just
But-
there's time lapse. They
Okay,
they break
yeah,
up.
okay,
Yeah.
that.
So I should really lean in for that. It's all continuous.
Allow me to be analytical.
It's all continuous timeline.
My analyses.
No, interwoven. Look. I have the perk 40.
The perk 40.
How about it, my friend? You got one?
The like names of the chapters.
Well, just like which part of the film, like
who was in the scene?
like there was
Oh, definitely just like the opening thing with the Samuel L. Jackson. Like I've never seen the full speech, so that was.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
definitely
no, that's
that was
valid.
impressive. Even though it's like the obvious pick.
No,
It's
that's
like,
a good one.
You
yeah.
get why that scene
Yeah.
got so big.
Yeah.
You watch
just
it with
like-
Family Guy edit clips, you know.
Yeah.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
This is probably his most iconic film. You know, like he has a whole
Kill
list.
Bill, I feel like.
It's got to be Pulp Fiction.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
I think
I-
it is Pulp Fiction. I think Kill Bill for the older audience would be their pick, but I think for newer generation, Pulp Fiction.
I think Kill Bill is one that kind of shifted his direction as a director. You know what I mean? Like, because Kill Bill is very almost zany, a little cartoony, and very much like what a Django is or Inglourious Bastards. It kind of like paved the way. But this is kind of that grounded Tarantino that I kind of miss, you know, which is why I really loved Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hey, shut the fuck up, Brian. Shut up. That movie is banger. That movie is banger.
I like Once Upon a Time.
The Nice Guys,
I guess-
starring Russell Crowe, Ryan
Fool.
Gosling.
I love that film.
10 times better.
I guess I need to watch that next with you.
You never seen
Yeah,
The
you
Nice
do.
Guys? Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah.
I never did.
I've
never
heard of
What?
cared.
Oh my god.
I never cared.
Great film.
I still
Great film.
kind of don't.
Which film?
But
The Nice Guys?
The Nice Guys.
Oh, I love The Nice Guys.
Better.
But ain't got shit. No.
Yeah.
No.
Do they
Yeah.
work for
Not
drugs?
not at all.
Yeah. No. They were nice.
They work for
Oh my god. Do they wear the outfit of the white and white? The fedora?
But this is in my opinion at least his most iconic film.
Yes.
And I think part of it is because of the crazy cast that's in there. Like it got insane fucking people like John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Ving
Don't forget
Rhames,
about me.
Christopher Walken. Oh, how do we not bring up Christopher Walken?
Julius, thank you for inviting me here. I appreciate after talking about the watch my ass. And when I met your mother.
Well, is there a part where you guys are laughing through this film where you feel like it's kind of odd that I would laugh at this?
Yeah.
You know?
So when Jessica said,
"Oh yeah,
you're gonna have fun," oh.
Hey Jess, do you want to explain what happened when you?
They're not gonna
what
prove
you
the
said?
allegations better. I'll let you know.
I mean, this is from your mouth.
Okay, keep in mind, this is, again, my first time fully watching the film, so I had not gotten to this part yet.
So which part is it?
This is right after... this is right after...
I love this
It
part.
puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the home again.
Right to the motherfucking... this is right after, what's his name, Bruce?
Butch.
Butch.
Yeah.
This is right after...
Bruce.
Played by Bruce Willis.
There we go. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. My name
favorite
is
capitalist.
So this is preceding. What just happened was Butch runs over Marcellus because he sees him in the road. They run after each other. Butch is about to kill Marcellus in this shop.
A pawn shop.
Pawn shop.
A racist.
I didn't even get the
Hey.
pawn shop. Yeah.
A true-blooded American.
No, there was a Confederate flag in the background.
Yeah.
So the pawn shop
they were
owner stops them from killing each other, right? And I thought, oh, good job. Yay, someone that's finally good in this
Smart
film.
man was the quote.
Yeah.
The man we need.
The hero we waited for.
There was so
Finally,
much,
someone's doing something.
there was so much racism throughout the movie that like the Confederate flag barely registered in my
I
head.
know.
Like I was like,
I
oh
saw
yeah,
it,
there's a
but-
Confederate flag. But like,
you're like, oh, a truffle.
A Confederate flag, not in my home.
Where? I just realized that he painted the Confederates.
After that scene.
Yeah.
After that scene played out, and I'm gonna get to it in a second, the Confederate flag made all the more sense.
Yeah, I think that's a nice. I think that's a nice
when
detail.
That's when I think anyone in the audience would notice it more.
Yeah.
It was after that, so after Butch leaves, and Marcellus is like, "We never fucking talk about this." Yeah.
No, it yeah.
So getting back to. So, I think, finally, one smart character in this fucking whole movie, after everyone being coked up and fucking...
Finally, the smartest person should have been doing what they've been doing years ago.
Paraphrase.
And then
my hero.
Screen goes black. They wake up in the fucking basement of the shop with ball gags in their mouth. Both strapped to a chair.
# me on Thursday.
And I'm like, okay, maybe this scene isn't going to be. I could see where it was going, but didn't think.
No, I don't think you could.
No, I did. I saw the ball gags.
Oh man, they're gonna have a great orgy.
You decided to say, they probably need it.
I was thinking it wasn't going to be that bad, or it was.
Wait, okay. So what did you think it was going to be?
I was thinking it was either going to be still. Like regular
Just
torture? Like
wait, regular torture. They really needed this. Really. They deserve this. This is a good weekend for them.
I thought it was either gonna be like no sexual anything, just regular torture, or
with the ball
it
gags.
was going to be sexual assault, but to a much lesser degree.
All right, this is worse than they were going to be tortured. You should have just been like, you know what? I thought they were gonna have a rest. I thought this was gonna cool them down.
The other thing before the scene came in with them being tied up in the ball gag, I thought they were actually going to be arrested. I thought they were going to be in a cop car and they were going to be shown in jail. And I was like, thank God, finally these fucking idiots
are getting what they deserve.
Yes, and that's where that came from, bro.
You know what you
do it again.
You see what happens? Jessica was like frothing at the mouth.
Jessica's the one that stands up and says, "You get what you fucking deserve."
Jessica was like,
officer, thank you for what you're doing.
The cop shows up.
You're doing God's work.
The cop showed up in the basement, in the dungeon.
Of course, the white girl. Thank you, officer, for coming us save.
Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. And then my favorite part is like
prayers.
Praise Allah.
I still didn't think it was as bad when the gift came out. I don't know why that didn't register.
There was that moment where I was just like, what's the gift there for? What'd that gift do?
He's the watcher.
That's
that's
unreal.
That's
unreal.
Dog.
I've never. Can I just say? Okay, so yesterday, I was sober for 4 months. All right, and stay with me. All right. This past Thursday, someone who shall remain nameless. Okay, someone who shall remain nameless. This past Thursday tried to convince me to drink again. Okay, all right.
Like how much?
Was like you should drink with me, you know. After right. So here's the thing. So it was like a funny kind of thing, and so never in my life have I heard that, and never have in my life have I ever seen a rape scene where a woman said, "This feels right."
Not only that. Thank you, officer. You're doing God's work.
I didn't say that. I didn't know.
They're getting what they deserved.
I didn't know it was gonna get that bad, bro.
Hey, Officer Blue Lives
Matter.
Oh, Jessica. You're so.
Oh my
you're
God.
so yeah.
I know I'm gullible, but fuck.
Oh my God, Jessica, I'm really worried about you because Because you need to, when you see a dungeon and two motherfuckers, men, with ball gags and a gang, you gotta assume that some nasty shit's gonna happen.
Jules,
and a cop shows up?
Is this on par or worse than, man, can you believe racism is still a thing?
Oh, it's on par.
It's on par.
This is the greatest hits.
Top 10.
I can't believe
Don't miss shit.
And by the way, I can't believe racism still exists.
I can't believe that either. And it's people like Jessica.
Can you believe racism still exists?
Obviously, once Marcellus got
didn't answer the question.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
I can't believe sexism exists. 6 people.
Oh my god,
man! Those
once Marcellus got taken back there, I was like, oh, and then I started to get uncomfy, and then I was like, oh, and everyone at this point was already making jokes. You can't take back what you did. You can't take back what you did. And I'm like,
it's
oh
on record.
No,
you did this. You did this. But how did you feel when everyone started laughing?
At me?
No, during the scene.
Oh.
How did it feel?
At the yeehaws?
Yeah.
How did it feel?
I was still uncomfortable, honestly. I was still in my own head, and I was like, ooh.
Well,
that's because all I was thinking was the power dynamic behind it, and I was like, wow, that's. I mean, yeah. Then the woman part in me kicked back in, you motherfuckers. But
yeah, it came after the fact of what that dumbass shit. Glad, I'm happy. Finally, the villain's getting what they deserve.
Oh my god.
Well, it's interesting that even a scene like that in a movie as ridiculous as this can get shows kind of a nuance of these people that are considered bad guys. You know, like even the Butch character who's like being hunted by the biggest gangster. No, he is a dick, but he goes back to save this guy who ordered a hit on him. You know what I mean?
Who's currently
who's getting raped and everything. So it shows an interesting side of, like, it's obviously a very dark side, but it is humanity in these characters. You know, so that's why, you know, I don't know. No one cheered. I didn't expect anyone to cheer when these rednecks got killed or anything. But
it was hard not to. But.
Yeah, like it's weird, right? Because you got these pieces of shit going up against these bigger, evil pieces of shit.
I think we all reacted when his dick got shot, right?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. You're like, what? Why are his pants up?
That was well deserved.
His dick is shot off. It was great. Yeah. I wanted to ask you guys, since this movie deals with religion, which it does, especially at the end. I was looking to you, Brian, and you, Sebastian, at the very end.
No shit.
With the light.
No.
Be careful with my fucking Modok.
He's got the pick 30. You can't let that shit drop out.
I want to ask you guys, since I've talked to you guys about religion in the past. Shut the fuck up. Do you think, and this is probably going to be mainly you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think there was divine intervention at the end when they're missed by the bullets, Jules and Vincent? Do you think it was an act of God or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Explain.
Oh wait, don't you want to hear both first?
Well, I sure, but speak.
Well, Sebastian, it's his birthday. Let him talk first.
I don't care.
Why do you look
Sebastian took the
it's just.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me break it.
Fictional film.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Though. They argue it.
We lost
in
half
the
our viewers.
No, but this is a real thing that people like. This is how people argue their return to Christianity in real life. You know, and sure we're arguing a fictional point, but I think it's
okay. Well, if this were to happen in real life, then no, it wouldn't be an act of God because God is not in our affairs, right? It just.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's dealing with divorce at the other court.
Yes. He's dealing for child custody after sending Jesus to the cross. He's had to fight for the custody. So yeah.
The custody. So you wouldn't agree because you have someone.
The custody.
Hold on. Because you have in the film when this happens, you have someone who is obviously a man of faith versus someone who is clearly an atheist in that, and they're arguing the whole what happened because it is insane.
Atheist, he said, "Oh yes,
please
speak about my brethren."
But
kindness.
The debate sparks about pretty much faith and whether it's real or if it's just all coincidence and stuff. So before I even ask, because I already asked it, but I want to know how you felt during that scene, both of you guys. when they're kind of having that argument.
I mean, I felt nothing. I was just enjoying the show. To me, it was just the scene.
Such an atheist. How about you, bro?
I didn't think anything much of it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I mean, even in the beginning scene, I don't know if anyone else caught it. I think Jessica caught it and stuff like that because she went, or maybe Ben, I don't know, it was one of them.
I frequently
they
go,
That was me.
They both look the same, they're white. But I love that for the key code for the golden box. What was
it? Was 666. Yes.
666.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I love the analogy with Finn.
I didn't even. Yeah.
I did.
And I love the analogy. See, there you go. And
Yep.
I love the analogy with Finn, like kind of holy relic of understanding, divine intervention, because I think even his it's a perfect passage with what was it, Ezekiel
27:15
where it is explaining about how Jules at the very end, he is being like, okay, this means you are the shepherd and I am the will of man. You're the weak and I'm evil for the sin.
The tyranny of
Tyranny
evil
of
man.
Sin. Yeah. And so it both is a bit of a contrast because the whole film is about evil things. It's about committing, I mean, you could look at it from sins or like from evil shit. People are taking drugs. People are maybe curious about having extramarital affairs. People are committing murder. Yeah. People are committing sodomy. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely looking at the evilness of man or the evilness of with rape and stuff. So it's looking at how evil man can truly be.
But did they
in
need it?
certain situations. But
did they need
for
it?
some of them, they did. I mean, Marcella's business is about murder and about hitman squads. I mean, even if you want to go to the extremes of it, Jimmy's character is lying to his spouse about having to hold this thing. So that could be an example of a man who's not even in this own business, but just someone who relates and is like, oh, I know this guy. He's being called upon to wash out a dead body in the back of his backyard. That he never fully expected that. Then it's looking at the good aspects of how each character is going through a bit of a transitional thing. I mean, you could say Vincent didn't go through anything, but him not having sex with Mia could be one. He's not breaking anything that he felt like he was going to break internally. Mia, I mean, I don't know if maybe Mia went through something. I'm sure she did, but all the thing with the drugs, I mean, I don't really see a positive aspect of that. Maybe...
Well, you could argue that her taking the drugs saved his life because if he had sex with her,
right?
he would have been killed.
Prevent herself from going through it because she knew what she was about to, where her horny head was at.
Exactly, and then Butch not allowing Marcellus to get further raped, and then Marcellus not killing Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then finally, of course, Jules finally understanding that what happened at that moment was divine intervention, not because of him being blocked by the bullets, but the opportunity to have a second coming.
Yeah.
And to stop.
Well, what did you guys...
That's kind of what I wanted to piggyback off of. Whether the bullets were supposed to hit them or not, in this case, and for most people, just talking in general outside of the movie, is, in my personal opinion, arbitrary. Because, I mean... whatever meaning you give, it depends on whatever meaning you give to something, right? So if you're gonna fully go that route, then you're telling yourself what the fuck?
They're making fun of me.
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Sebastian's like,
Okay.
Sebastian's like, this God talk. I thought we were talking Pulp Fiction.
It's like Brian just said. It's an opportunity that you're allowing yourself. You are committing to this meaning. You're convincing whatever reality you are creating. It is essentially, and so I think whether the bullets was by coincidence, which by looking at it, I thought it was by coincidence because I thought it looked like a gag gun, right? It didn't look like a real gun in comparison to the rest in the movie. So I thought it was by coincidence. I didn't think by the circumstances in the fictional case, it was divine intervention. However, in most cases, that is arbitrary. What we're talking about here is...
Isn't it the same movie? Isn't it the same gun that he has when he holds the guy at the diner with?
Oh,
no.
That was
two different characters.
The one that the other guy was
I think
using Python.
he had
I saw the exact same gun.
No,
he
they're
had a
revolvers.
a
One's just a
revolver?
longer length than the other one.
We're talking about the guy who looks like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld, he had a bigger gun.
Yeah.
What's the deal with divine intervention?
Yeah, no, I think it's honestly arbitrary whether it was or was not real.
What about you, Ben? What do you think about this?
Do you think God exists in this world?
Come on,
in
the world of Pulp Fiction.
I think that's a really interesting
that's
thing because so many
it's the crux.
Now
of
I got an opinion.
so many people. It's hard to I feel like for some religious people, it's hard to separate like their religion from its what other people would view as its like mythological elements, and so there are totally like that's where you get like the interesting examples of like depictions of the Bible that are like not actually like sanctioned, like you funny one would be like Doom Eternal, where it's like it is the Bible. So I think that there's an interesting thing of like
that'd be cool.
Can God like of like if you are like a Christian, for example, could you like be convinced of a story where like God doesn't exist as plot for the story, kind of thing. Yeah. That's like it's an interesting storytelling element. There's also interesting theological stuff as like I recently like just had like the other day like a 2-hour conversation about this with my brother in terms of just predestination, much more or less than more so than like than God, just like divine intervention. And basically that like God is created outside of our conception, our conceptualization of time, and so it kind of doesn't matter whether it's like, from our perspective, it doesn't really matter if like it's divine intervention or if there's free will, because if there's divine intervention, there wouldn't be free will, because that's predestination. And so that's basically just arguing, is there free will or not?
Right.
Well, in that case, from our perspective, it just doesn't really matter because God just exists outside of what we can even like comprehend with that. Well, so it's like kind of just a thing that kind of defeats itself as a purpose in terms of like what we need to worry about for like that philosophical point.
Damn.
And so.
Bring it to
my more recent conclusion on that.
No, it's good because bringing that kind of element into this film specifically, it's also kind of that scene where the bullets miss them and everything is kind of, there's a metatextual element to it where, you know, within every movie, God exists. The writer is God. You know, the person who writes the film and determines what happens is God.
Really,
so it's almost
really fueling not only Quentin's ego but your own
ego. What I'm saying.
I am God.
Hear me out. Shut the fuck up.
No,
listen to what I'm saying.
Actually, in the first scene, they allude to that.
They do.
That's when Samuel.
His nickname.
Jules.
Fuck.
When Jules is reciting.
Fuck Junior.
When Jules is reciting Ezekiel 27:15, he's essentially referring or implying to himself as God as he's taking this man's life.
Yeah.
So,
well, the reason I bring that up is because if we look at this in a meta way, which is the big thing now with things like Deadpool, where the fourth wall is constantly broken.
Yeah.
You know, we see alternative scenes when scenes are brought back. You know what I mean? Like different lines of dialogue that are brought up. Like the character, the Honey Bunny character, when she says at the beginning, I'll shoot every goddamn motherfucking one of that you. It's like, the next time we see that scene, she says something completely different. And when, not something completely different, but it's a different version of that line. Okay. You know, the lines of reality are kind of blurred in this film. And you see that with that moment where they are directly referencing they were not meant to be hit by those bullets because in this film, they were not written to be hit by the bullets. You know, the script didn't have that in the film, you know? So it's kind of a cool, like, almost fourth wall breaking moment where they are referring to it. That was like a 1.
No, I'm keep going now. I understand.
A level of mental disability.
Says you guys.
Yeah, says the one who has it. Yeah, you guys. Says your kind, your people.
Sebastian just woke up with a little.
Says to you retards.
How you feeling, Sebastian?
Pretty great.
Who's the only white person that says the N-word in this film? Quentin Tarantino.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah,
best
he
white
has.
person?
So many
wait,
other
no,
people
he's
say
not.
No. Oh no. Yeah.
The white
no.
white person?
No, you're no. You're
no.
wrong.
Doesn't
Who?
the cop?
The cop says
The
it.
cop says it.
The cop says
He doesn't have
it.
to pass.
He doesn't have the.
All
Who's
right.
the only one? Yeah, Ben knows what I'm saying. Ben knows what I'm
But
saying.
I'm sorry.
Don't dap each other up after that, you fucking assholes.
Ben gets it. Tarantino is God in this film. He says the N-word, and he doesn't get killed for saying it. Okay?
And there was another person in the opening scene that said it too. That was white.
Oh yeah, like just open up
Yeah.
the movie. It starts.
It is a talking head.
Scrubbing the film.
Oh my god. No, it's funny. They needed it.
I hate you guys.
Hey,
Out of
why
context, that
complain
sounds
when he is
wrong.
one? When he is one.
I hate you guys.
All right, go for it, Jess.
Hey, we didn't
got
say
this.
that shit.
You
I
got
didn't know the context when I said it.
Oh, how she prayed to it. Just waited one more minute. They really deserve this.
Bring out the gimp. Oh.
That's my favorite part.
OG.
But the thing is, she saw the bondage, she saw them sexually desperate, and she's still like, oh, maybe they just maybe they need this. Maybe they need this.
They needed it. Second, Sebastian's over here saying they were sexually desperate. These homies getting sexually desperate out here.
Sexually desperate. Imagine being called sexually desperate while you have a ball gag in your mouth.
No, I meant that whatever.
Allow me to clarify.
If it made you laugh, I'll take that.
Hey, let him be funny. All right, just please.
That'd be funny.
Burp before it's too late.
Oh my god.
Damn, that was
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
I'll give that a
Give her a round.
So
Give
you
her a
can
hand.
pan that left to right, right?
That's a 7.5.
That's a 7.5 for me.
That's up.
Very nice.
Wow, that was.
Now, Sebastian.
You say it, Brian. You're into that shit.
Oh my god, no. I don't have any allegations on that.
Brian looked like that guy watching the cop go at it with Marcellus Wallace.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna start out with. This movie taught me. That
Okay, just to
you
give a
can
disclaimer.
see-
Wait a minute.
Just to give a disclaimer. Okay, for Sebastian's birthday, we watched Pulp Fiction in its full and complete.
Come on in, take a seat, take a seat.
Right here or over there?
No, just over here. Brian's in the restroom right now, but I think he's about to come out.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I think I lost my
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sebastian. Happy birthday to you.
And then
More.
yeah. Surprise birthday. Hi.
Yay.
Hi, Crystal.
Why did you do it in the deep?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This
man.
means a lot. I'm shocked. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This is nice.
Why are you still recording? End the video.
Yes, I wanted
Some of
to.
us for the first time.
I wanted to. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, but I wanted to get
did
through a
watch
couple
a
things
movie.
before that. Watch the movie. We were supposed to watch. What's it called? Chasing Amy, but that kind of
my
fell
God.
apart. And now we're watching one of your favorite films, right,
Yes.
Sebastian? And
It actually is.
it's all because of your birthday and everything. One day out of the year is not his birthday. Can
Oh
you
my
believe
God.
that? Not Brian's birthday.
I'm pretty sure it's still his birthday.
Enough of that.
In about 19 minutes, it will be his birthday once again.
Once again?
Yeah, once again.
I was just talking on my birthday. It'll also be his birthday.
I see what you mean. You're generous that way.
No, it's more like he's selfish that way.
I
He's
will
just
not commit
a little
another
gluttonous
crime.
with the birthday.
Yeah, just a little bit opulent. Yeah.
Well, I'm very happy that we got to celebrate your birthday. Your friends were here and everything.
Thank you.
More people were here than are now because it's time.
It's late,
It's
yeah.
a little late.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to provide you with some birthday presents.
Oh, stop! No, you've already done enough.
No, shut the fuck up.
I came,
All right, now you got to close your eyes. Okay. Go.
I came for the birthday.
Now you got to close your eyes. All right. So this is the first one we got right here.
First one.
Now reach your hand out. Sebastian is reaching his hand. Okay, let me grab him. There we go. All right, now you're gonna grasp on. There you go, grasp.
Oh, yeah.
Can someone take a photo of this moment?
Don't hold it.
Actually, yeah, hold it. Actually, take a video so I can sync it up with the podcast.
All right.
Are we recording?
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna clap. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh shit. Okay, now grab it and take it over, and now look at what you have. Now what is it, Sebastian?
It's a Batman figurine. That's pretty cool.
A Batman Begins figure.
That's pretty cool.
What's your opinion on Batman?
Yeah, what do you like? What do you know about Batman?
Oh, well,
look at the camera.
You know, he dresses in spandex and goes around beating homeless people for fun.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool guy overall.
Are those part of your allegations?
All right, now close your eyes for part 2.
Wow, look at that. That's
Put
beautiful.
your dick away.
You could say
I'm unzipping my pants now. All right, now put your hand out. Prepare for the mushy.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
Now this is gonna be heavy, all right? Okay. Maybe two hands.
Okay. Maybe you might need some help on this.
And open.
Holy shit! Okay.
What is it?
It's Invincible Compendium 1.
Volume.
Julius, you forgot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What is it? It's
Invincible.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah, man.
Yo, shit, it's in coloration.
It is in coloration. It is a book of stories and
But
Invincible.
Sebastian, aren't you an environmentalist? Don't you hate
Yeah,
books?
don't you hate paper?
No more allegations, please.
All right,
No more
and cut. All right, perfect.
There you go.
Yes. Happy birthday, Sebastian.
Thank you. Is this for real?
Yeah, dude, that's for
No,
real.
we're fucking with you.
No, I'm keeping
We're
it.
gonna take it back right now.
Yeah.
This is all
good
Julius
for the show.
Give me that shit. Yeah, it's like Nardwuar.
I was gonna say you give out presents as if you were on Nardwuar. Like you're like,
I heard about your current allegations.
Who are you?
who are you?
I heard your allegations.
I have something for you. A broken Batman figure.
with just stains. Can you tell us about what you just on that?
All I gotta say is I gotta pot a few mason jars.
Oh,
and in fact, we have a mason jar here.
We have a mason jar right here.
It's broken. Why might that be?
Can you speak French? What is French for friends? Lega. No, but happy birthday, my friend.
But yes, thank you.
No, happy birthday, guys. I'm gonna sing it. I don't know about y'all. No, I'm gonna sing it. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you,
Brian.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you.
Show it.
Thank you, everyone. I'm happy to see you all here.
Put your feet on the cake.
Thank you, guys.
My slice.
I know what you wish for. Feet.
Oh my god.
That
was pretty good.
That was the ASMR section of the podcast.
It's hot as
Oh, and if that's like hard pan to the left to like scratch me a little bit, dog, you'll make me.
Oh yeah, you make me calm.
You're
gonna make me happy. Eating a baguette.
Nothing goes harder with my theoretical porn than my theoretical.
Theoretically, I mean.
It's how Einstein that.
I'm going to meet Hunter Biden in Paris.
So ridiculous.
So what do you guys think is in the case?
I sat back back up for that one.
The Hunter Biden sex tape.
That's in the case?
That's in the case, yeah.
The Hunter Biden tape is in the golden case.
It's in the golden case.
It's pretty good.
Is that what I think it is?
What I think it is.
Meth.
Oh, man.
Revenge porn. What about Sebastian? What do you think is in the case?
I was giving it a lot of thought, and of course they don't. There's no clear answer, right?
The Big Kahuna Burger.
There's no clear answer.
Damn, that's some gourmet shit.
A $5 milkshake.
A $6 milkshake.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
A new invention.
If I had to guess, it would be like a butt, just a butt made of gold, just a butt made of gold.
A bottom.
Butt.
A butt.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Made
A
of
rectum.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but
A
you
golden
wouldn't see the
rectum.
rectum. You would just see like the cheeks, just the cheeks.
Golden cheeks.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting.
How
Yeah.
accurately
It ties into our presidential talk, and now talking about golden showers.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. No golden
I
golden
did
ass
not
cheeks.
have
Yeah.
Sexual relations with that
And
woman.
it makes the movie really enjoyable, especially when the guy at the diner says, "Wow, it's beautiful."
Just an ass.
Yeah.
Whose ass?
Hey, I don't know. God's ass for all I know.
Quentin's.
Quentin ass.
Quentin ass.
For all we know, it's a golden foot.
Dog, it's just all of the actors to like get them into like the character because it was a part of their character. They just had a video on side where it was Quentin Tarantino doing like the meat spin video.
Yeah.
And they just had to look at that every time they opened the case. So just Quentin Tarantino, the video of him just soft drink.
Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna say that the video was Quentin Tarantino saying, like a looped video of Quentin Tarantino saying the N-word.
Now that's
Hey,
golden.
no, that was Django Unchained.
Is that what I think it is?
Was it really?
It's the N-word pass.
He never actually gets to saying it. He just keeps going, "Is that what I think it is?" Is that what I think it is? Every time he sees a black guy.
Jess, what do you think is in the case?
See, that's the one time where I didn't really question it. I'm just like, oh, it's gold. He's a fucking criminal. He somehow was trying to obtain gold in an illegal way.
And it's gold. Nazi gold?
No, like
from
bricks,
Argentina?
like bricks,
Wow.
like bricks of gold.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know about Nazi gold?
I took it real literal. I didn't really question that one.
You didn't, like, there weren't any conceptions of, like, what it could be?
I mean, I think I finally did think, is there a deeper meaning once I saw the 666 lock? But there was too much other shit going on. My brain didn't go that far when I was watching.
It's probably fucking whatever it was. They needed it.
I hate you.
Right in a box.
Quickly distributed.
It's open up. Dick in a box. Brian, what do you think is in the case?
It's like, is it like those cans where the snakes explode out of it?
Just a bunch of dicks.
A bunch of dicks. It's just sexual.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
It's just sexual.
Three
assault.
theories on this.
Oh shit!
It's my first time after watching this film. Like my
three theories.
Three theories. Yeah.
So one would say the Trinity. Go ahead.
Yes, one could. So my first.
Shit.
All right.
I wouldn't, but one could.
Call it a 3x3. I don't know. So my first theory when I first watched this film was, oh, it's the Ark of the Covenant, and then as a dumb little child, I thought it was tinier, but it's way bigger. So I was like, okay, so it can't be that. Then my second rerun of the film, or at least the third one, I was like, okay, it might be literal, it might be gold. And then from a theological, spiritual point, because the movie delves with such, especially for the beginning and end, not
It's
in
so
the middle.
spiritual.
It is so.
It deals with faith and understanding, like, you know, such big symbolism, but only in the beginning and the end, never in the middle.
Yeah.
Which is I find interesting, though.
So what? Okay, so what did
I
you
put
think
it as
was?
maybe the innocence of man or something like that. Like if you
So what
really
does
want
that
to go,
look like?
that's the thing. It's unknowable,
cheeks.
you know. It's like it's kind of like oh my god, it's kind of like how people
Yep.
try not to create an imagery
It's
around
Marcellus's
God or
ass
like
pre that scene.
oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, that's we don't
Clenched.
let those allegations hit you hard.
Yeah.
You're proving them correct.
Dude, now I'm visualizing it. I don't think he needed it, guys.
Well, saying that it's like an abstract concept, like the innocence of humanity or whatever.
But it really could, because there's nothing.
The fact that it's
reference.
protected by the 666.
Exactly.
It kind of makes it cool.
It makes it.
Well, it just makes it
edgy.
It does make it edgy.
Why did
but
you
also
just
makes it a
fucking
contrast
cry?
too.
I'm yawning.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
Sebastian just gave to God. It's over there.
Yes, he's joined.
Wait, let's pray for him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you have to. Shut. Just do it with me. What?
All right, that's definitely not how to pray.
For Catholicism.
If you ever wanted a tutorial on how to kill Sebastian's eyes, just start praying for him.
I will literally walk out.
Fuck
Dear
boys. He will walk the earth.
A reverend here.
Oh my god.
Pray over her boy.
I can see you becoming an ordained minister.
I wanted to.
You really shouldn't.
Well, not a minister, but like
Don't do
ordained
that.
just to do marriages
and
yeah,
stuff.
I can totally see that.
I don't think you should, because you'll try to steal the bride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You try to.
What are you doing after the wedding?
He's not good enough for you.
Does anyone object? I see him in couple counseling. This ain't gonna work out.
As the official marrier, I divorce you preemptively. You're mine.
You ain't gonna last long.
Yes.
You ain't gonna last long.
By the power vested in me by God, I declare you not married.
If Brian were a reverend, he'd have a gimp in the church basement.
That no. Oh my god.
Yes, you totally would.
You absolutely would.
These allegations, they're insane.
Bring out the gimp. Dude, of course you would. Brian, the amount of times you want to go to Bar Sinister, I mean, bro, you're all about the leather. Jesus, and the paddling.
It gives desperate, Brian.
Is that the place you guys like? Is that crazy gay bar you guys actually want?
It's it's a goth bar.
It's a goth bar.
Yeah, gay bar.
Was there like a thing where you and like Miles like wandered into like a sex bar?
Not by accident.
Brian is suddenly like,
What?
But I wonder for the lady.
Shut the fuck up.
It's gay.
Did you say homosexual? It's time for Pulp Fiction 2. What do you mean? What happened? Were we what?
You like wandered into like the back room of like a gay bar?
Not by accident.
Not by
Not on purpose.
I was like, Miles, we're going on a field trip.
I'm gonna make you a real man.
I'm gonna Marcellus Wallace.
Young man.
I'm gonna get medieval on your ass. Brian just convulsed. He was like, "Oh, don't say that. Fuck."
Dude,
Miles.
Oh
But
my God.
I love that we were all during the heroin scene, during the adrenaline scene. We were calling for Miles. He was on his 12-hour. He's on his 12-hour shift right now.
He really is.
Yeah.
Should send him a recording of this. He'll be like, "I'm going back to work."
Fuck you. All right. I think that we've ran out of things to say. It was a great film.
Yes.
It was a fun film, fun time. Hey, happy birthday, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Hey, happy birthday.
I do want to say
Seriously,
one
many
last
thanks.
thing.
Yeah, please.
I just want to say I love this film. I think it's like my top 3 Quentin film. But sadly, I feel like if it wasn't uniquely edited the way how it is, it wouldn't be a good film.
Oh, 100%.
Well, that's part of it, right? Part of what makes a film good is how well it's edited.
Exactly.
That's like saying if churches didn't have a Bible, people wouldn't go.
Exactly.
It's inherent to the situation.
Yeah,
so
no, exactly,
so it's a moot point.
A moo. Cow.
Yeah, cows. So
Now you can maybe say that part of what makes it your favorite movie is the way it's edited. But to say that what makes it good is editing, well, any good movie needs good editing.
Well, obviously not The Room. It's true.
I did not.
Moot point yet again.
Hey, next podcast.
Next podcast. We say a racial slur.
It's all right.
Well,
Guys,
one was said tonight.
Oh, we'll say another one.
well, you should watch your mouth next time.
Oh.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a good one. Stay safe and good night.
Say something just real quick.
Okay.
I just need you to
Big
say,
black-
"Hiya, Johnny. What can I do you for?" Hiya, Johnny. What can I do you for?
What is this?
Just say
Hi,
it.
Johnny. Oh, is this for the? This is the movie thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Just say, "Hiya, Johnny. What can I do you for?"
Is it the floor? It's the florist, right?
Yes. Hiya, Johnny. What can I do you for?
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 I haven't had any water.
I hate this.
Hiya, Johnny. What can I do you for?
Thank you.
That was.
That's all I needed.